Like, were you always thinking ahead of like, after I get done fighting, I'm going to do pro wrestling, or did that just kind of happen?
Well, in 2008, the WWE offered me a contract. They gave me a contract. I turned it down because I was like, I wanted to not 2008, 2004.
You turned it
They offered
down?
me a contract, and I just stupid. Because I was like, you know what, I want to be a world Olympic champion, and then I'll go to pro wrestling. And I was like, look, I'm gonna win a world Olympic title in amateur wrestling, then go and be like a Kurt Angle type dude. That's what I wanted to do.
But you still got into wrestling, and you did. Are you still doing that now?
Yeah.
Like, you're still doing that. You're signed with the new
Yeah,
organization right now.
yeah, MLW, Major League Wrestling. Like the Matt Riddle wrestles for them,
Oh yeah,
MJF, the Lucha Brothers. They've had a bunch of talent come through there and make it to the next level. So, yeah, I'm going there having fun. Hopefully, I can make some out of it. Get to Japan, headline a few Wrestle Kingdom. I'm gonna make it to Japan, wrestle in Japan, and maybe get to AEW or something like that. That's another goal. I have goals. I want to accomplish them, and then after that, just keep coaching, develop
yeah.
champions.
That's awesome. And what do you think is the major difference between MMA and pro wrestling? Like, as far as the training and the fighting, like, what is the big major difference in your mind?
I think pro wrestling is harder and it's more unsafe because you have to trust your partner, the person you're wrestling. You have to trust them to keep you safe.
Yeah.
In MMA, you don't trust your partner. You just block him. You block him. You take him down. You clinch him. In pro wrestling, oh, there might be a move. They might call for a Hurricane Karana up the top rope into, what I'm saying? Or I might do a suicide splash under a group of people. Somebody has to catch me. Somebody has to catch me. If not, I'm hitting the ground. I'm hitting the ground hard and hurting myself. There's certain moves like the DDT, the power driver, power bomb, where the person doing the move has to take care of you. If they don't, they can end up killing you, breaking your neck. Look at Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Breaking your back. Anything can happen. I feel like you see worse injuries in pro wrestling because it's in a wrestling ring and anything can go kind of compared to MMA because MMA is more of a more controlled setting.
Yeah. I heard the training is like really hard, like a lot harder than what people think.
Yeah, I remember with Al Snow, we did a 5-hour wrestling practice.
Whoa.
And we went over chops. And a chop, like the Ric Flair chop, well, there were 30 people in the group. I went first. I took 29 chops to the chest.
Jeez.
Chops, boots to the face, body slams. And Al Snow was like, hey, 5 hours to go. And I was like, 5 hours? I was like, what? We were there from 8 to 1.
Jeez.
What?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Holy shit. I gotta ask you this then. In your opinion, would you say that the training alone, is that harder in MMA or harder in pro wrestling? Like, just the actual sessions that you have to do on a daily basis?
It's two different things. See, MMA is more mental and physical because you get gassed out. But in pro wrestling, you have to know certain rules.
Right.
Like when you're in the ring, you have to know the certain rules of the wrestling. You know what I'm saying? You have to know the rules and the understanding of the wrestling ring. If not, you'll get lost and look stupid. So think about this. You have to be in shape. You have to tell a story. You have to entertain, regardless. Because imagine if me and you wrestled a match, and if they booed us, we did our job.
Yeah.
If they cheered us, we did our job. If no one says anything, we fail dramatically.
Yeah.
So that's another difference. In MMA, you want to be liked or whatever. You just want to win. It doesn't matter how you win. In pro wrestling, you want to entertain. You want to have catchy quotes, certain gimmicks that people can catch on to and be interactive. So like, think about this: when The Rock said, "You smell," and everybody's like, they jump in, but The Rock is cooking.
Yeah.
And everybody jumps in, they get hyped up. MMA, they don't have that just yet, but they will eventually. Somebody's gonna figure out a good quote or a good catch line or catchphrase and have the crowd saying it with them.
Yeah.
Once that happens, that person will be a bigger star.